John, what are you working on?
I'm working on a new layered painting. It's kind of based off the clockwork ones that are over here.
Okay, yeah, with the gears, yeah.
And what I'm going to do this time is add layered effect, like with this one here, where you actually have 4 canvases.
Oh, I can't see that from here.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but there's 4 canvases deep coming in.
Okay.
And then you got your 4th right there.
Oh, I see. So it kind of has
a layered effect.
Yeah.
Kinda like with this one here, you can see the space.
Yeah.
Void
there's
right
space
in there.
down there. Okay.
So what I'm doing is cutting out all my cogs for the painting itself.
Yeah.
Trying to get the gears so that they actually match up like this one, where you have all the perfect little gears.
Yeah.
Versus with these big ones, I made a mistake.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine, because these are actually going to have another canvas covering that part up.
Okay, that works then.
But for some of these, I actually have to have them perfect, because they're not going to be covered up.
Okay, yeah.
What it's going to actually be is a zipper clock. So you're going to see a clock face opening up like this, with the zipper coming down.
Oh, that sounds cool.
You can see inside where the cogs are.
Yeah. Are you going to use a real zipper?
No, I'm actually going to make it all out of canvas.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing's going to be made out of canvas, glued together, painted together. And,
yeah.
Should be pretty interesting and really cool.
That's cool.
It's a new style medium I'm working with. It's kind of like my version of steampunk.
Okay.
So trying to get more into the whole gears cog and mechanical looking things.
Now with these cogs, how do you cut this? This looks like...
just with a razor.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, just use a regular knife.
It must be tough getting it cut so that the angles right around here are just like so straight, and it looks like they're all cut at right angles pretty much.
Yeah, it's just mapping it out and then cutting it up, and then I'll gesso it so it'll keep little, because right now if you notice it's starting to fray a bit.
Oh yeah.
The paper, because just all these canvases are compressed paper.
Okay.
So cutting it does end up fraying it out a little bit, like you see here. But once I hit the gesso on there, it'll bind it back together again.
Okay.
Once it's glued down and painted, you won't.
What kind of glue do you use to put it down on the canvas?
That's a good one. I use this stuff. It is a gel and a molding paste medium.
Okay.
So this will allow me to either do 2 things. You can use it to bond the canvas to another canvas, or you can actually use it like with here to give a effect where you can actually take away the edge of the painting.
Oh.
So you can build it up as like molding.
So you kind of sculpt it a little bit around the edge?
Yeah, just take
smooth it out some.
Take a putty knife and smooth it out. And,
yeah.
It'll hide some seams. But
it's like artist caulk.
Yeah, it's good stuff. You can actually mix it in with your paints too to make it thicker.
Is it white or is it clear?
It's white. It dries semi-clear.
Okay.
So if you
here.
Yeah. So it just looks like regular paste.
Yeah.
It's not much of a difference, but when it dries, it's somewhat clear. It's like kind of like foggy.
Yeah.
So, but you can paint right over top of it, or you can mix your paint right into it, and it'll be part of the paint.
Okay.
Acts as a thickener. It's good stuff. A lot of fun.
Cool. What other colors, what colors and other materials you're going to use when you put this all together to make this as the painting with the clock zipper?
Yeah, the whole thing will be done out of the canvases, so there'll be nothing metal to it whatsoever. But I do have paint that is metallic. I have a copper paint. I'll use to put on all the gears.
Yeah.
And that nice copper look. I'll use a little bit of green to tarnish it, so because copper tarnishes green, so it's a nice old look. And just regular paints to paint it up.
Okay.
So.
Now I have a few questions about your background a little bit.
Sure.
I was wondering, could you tell me a little bit about, like, do you have a mission as an artist? I know, like, some artists will have a statement of some sort of what they're trying to do with their art. And I was just wondering if you might have anything like that. Like what you look at art as, like, your...
Yeah, for me, I actually have my mission right up there.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Website.
Let me see.
For me, art's really just about the fun. For me, I get an idea in my head, and I just have to get it out.
Okay.
But I'm on a mission to explore different types of art, mixed mediums, put things together. I want to get into doing some cave paintings, get some actual slate rock, and do old-fashioned kind of cave rock painting onto it.
Yeah.
Something where you don't need a frame, you can just put bolts into the rock and hang it up that way, keep it natural.
Yeah.
Show our roots back then, painting wasn't just for a hobby or for fun or for decoration. It actually meant something to them. They would paint their next kill that they were going to go out and hunt. And by painting it on the rock, it solidifies the kill. They go out and they get their kill.
Okay.
It meant they ate another day.
Yeah.
Survived. Sometimes it was just for storytelling.
Yeah.
Aborigines in Australia used to do generational things, like which I did with on this one here. A lot of the Aborigines would go up to Ayers Rock and certain other locations and put their hand against the rock and blow paint on it.
Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, it looks like you used a straw or something and blew the paint onto it.
That's what they would do. They would get a grass reed and they would dip it in the paint and blow it on there. And you could see thousands of generations all around the world, but especially in Australia, of people that just blew their hand on the rock. Mark.
Yeah, that's kind of
cool.
Like
a signature, and pretty neat to see an ancient handprint. From God knows how many thousands of years ago. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
For me, art's just a journey, trying new things, having fun.
What?
Can't be serious all the time. Has to be fun sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't even have to make any sense. It just has to be fun and fun to look at.
Do you ever get into some of the surrealist painters like Salvador Dali, and I'm not sure who else is, but like, because your art reminds me, like in a way, well, it also looks cubist. I mean, so there's actually some of the stylistically it looks kind of cubist, but
these are my version of cubism.
Okay.
Some of them aren't cubism. Some of them are just silly paintings.
Yeah.
Like that one there is fire and water. They're cubism.
Oh, these ones. Yeah. I see.
Those were fun because instead of doing a natural thing like with this painting here, I actually used my girlfriend in a yoga pose and turned her into a waterfall. So if you look, here's the breast area and her chest and her legs. Here's her leg coming out to her foot. Here's her shoulder coming down. So I took a female form and blended into a natural setting.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
For the fire, instead of doing something like that, I just actually made a fancy little jig with lines and stuff.
Yeah.
And just kept flipping it and putting it all around just to get interesting shapes.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the water. I did it with 2 jigs.
What colors do you use for this?
Start off with red and work my way to white.
Okay.
Just do a gradual shade.
Yeah. And this looks like it's one color of, is that like a bluish green?
Yeah, it's a blue-green.
Okay.
That I start off with, and it just faded into a nice white paint.
White paint, okay.
To give it a nice highlight.
Yeah. I'm going to pause this for a second.
Half my paintings have been done to Metallica.
Oh.
Just a metalhead.
That's awesome.
To everything, though. I've done weird music stuff that's like Enigma or something like that. That's just got a nice rhythm and beat, kind of mellow. Like if I'm painting like flowers or something like that, I'm probably painting to that.
Okay.
Cubism's usually my metal. And,
okay.
So yeah, for me, I don't think I've actually put music into my art, but I use it to, I guess you could say, channel my art.
Okay.
Definitely.
How about, I got one last question for you. I was wondering, like, what kind of advice would you give to beginner artists that are just maybe learning how to draw or paint, and also maybe that want to get into galleries and get involved in the local scene? Like, what kind of advice could you give?
Well, for someone starting out in art, don't get too hung up on details. Just have fun. That's the actual point of art, is to have fun. Once you start getting a little deeper into your art, you may want to start concentrating on the details, refining your work. It's always a good thing to do. For getting out there, just do it.
Okay.
If you think you're not good enough, well, that's what every artist thinks. We're our worst critic. We don't like our work. We'll see our work and we'll see all the mistakes we make.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Nobody else sees your mistakes. They may see something that you thought was a mistake and they may like it.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few of my paintings that I particularly didn't care for, and they sold faster.
Oh.
And so don't worry about your mistakes. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Just get your art out there, get seen.
Yeah.
To get into galleries, best way to do it, and the only way for the most part, is get yourself a website built. Get all your artwork photographed, have it put on the website, get business cards made, and just go out. Go out, hit the galleries, hand out your business card, tell them you're a local artist, you want to get your art out.
Yeah.
That is the only way you're going to get into a gallery.
Okay.
Galleries today, they don't want you pulling out a portfolio. They want a business card and a website, and they want to see some work, and then they'll contact you.
Okay.
Here. Big galleries, they'll charge you a lot. They're great to get into. Start off small. Start off like a place like here, where it's more geared towards the artist.
Okay.
Most of your galleries, it's 50-50. Gallery we have here, it's 70-30 in favor of the artist.
Yeah.
So just get your art out there. Get it seen. Go outside. Sit outside.
What's the website for Lighthouse Lounge?
I don't have their website off. I don't have it on.
Oh, you don't have it? Okay.
I can tell you mine.
Okay, yeah, what's your website?
www.jonathanrussellart.com.
Okay, that's 2 S's and 2 L's?
2 S's, 2 L's.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Thanks.
Great.